Hi friends, for today's drawing class, we're going to be drawing a robot. So we're going to start with his body. It's going to be a big square in the middle of his paper. You will see the one thing that I already did was fold my paper. I folded it up, creased it at the bottom, and then folded it across. Gave it a good crease. That way I have my 4 squares. It's going to help you to figure out where you should draw each part of your robot. So we're going to start with a square. It's going to go right here across all 4 of those folds, so kind of like the center. So I'm going to go straight across. I'm going to come down, down, and straight across. So you can see the fold of all 4 of those squares in the middle of my square, or close to it. Good. Then we're going to come on the bottom. We're going to add him some legs. We're going to give him a rectangle down here at the bottom. Okay. Same thing on the other side. We're going to give him a rectangle. Good. Then we're going to add him some knees, but his knees are going to be rectangles that are going the other way. They're going to be long and skinny. There's one more. This is knees. And then same thing for these rectangles. We're just going to add them on the bottom here. I'm going to leave them open, if you can see that. Leave them open so we can add him some feet. There we go. And for his feet, it's going to be a frowny face, frowny face. And then we're just going to connect him at the bottom here. It's almost like a sideways uppercase D. Here's your robot feet. You can even give him some lines in here. Here's his robot legs. All right. We're going to come up here and add him some arms. So when I add arms, I'm just going to add a rectangle right here on this side. It's kind of on the top part of my body square. I'll do the same thing on this side. Nice good rectangle. And then for his arms are going to be going out and down. So I'm going to add a big hook shape right there. And then one more on the inside. And then draw that line across to connect them. And then we'll give a smaller square down there at the very edge of his arm. It's going to be his wrist. And then we're going to give him kind of a claw. So a big U shape. One more U shape on the inside, kind of like a rainbow. Close it off. There's his first hand. We're going to do all of this on this other side over here. So the first thing that we did was curve out and down for his arm. One more time on the inside. Good. And then you're going to be in the middle. And then his wrist is just that little square at the bottom. Same thing, you're going to give him a claw. So that big rainbow U shape. One on the inside. And then connect your 2 sides. There's his 2 arms. All right, we'll come up here and we'll give him a head. We're going to start with a neck. So the neck is going to be a small rectangle up there at the top. It goes right over the middle of that fold. And then his head is going to be a bigger line across. And then we're going to give him a curved head, so kind of like a half circle. Curve it down, touch the corner. And then we'll give him some little robot ears, so just a rectangle off the side of his head. One over here. His robot ears. He needs some eyes and a nose. We'll give him big robot eyes. Give him a little robot. Good. And then we're going to add some detail inside of his stomach here. So what we're going to add is a smaller square in the middle. There's going to be a little screen. So I'm going right over that point again. See my little point of the folds right there in the middle of his two sides of that square? Good. And then what I'm going to do is add a zigzag line all the way across so it looks like he's talking or making some noises, and it's registering in his little screen. Good, and then we've got two last details. We're gonna add two circles right here in the corner. So I'm gonna do one circle in this corner, come over here and add one more circle in this corner. There we go. And then we're gonna add a plus sign in both of those. That's gonna be like a little screw that's holding him together. And there you have it. Here's your rainbow. I'm sorry, your robot. So you want to add him lots of colors. They can be gray. You can add him some different color eyes. You can give him a different color screen. You can add him lots of colors on his legs, on his arms, whatever you want. You guys did a great job. Thank you for drawing with me today.